All right, let me put the little nuggie down. Zoe, you're on form patrol. All right, so squad, I have a couple dumbbells here. I've got a kind of medium to medium heavy, and then I've got a little guy. So you're gonna grab whatever makes sense for you. We don't need anything to start. We're just gonna start with our warm up. So when you're ready, go ahead and take those feet shoulder width apart, toes turn slightly out, and we're just gonna squat down and up. So today is strength cardio. My name is Heidi. It's great to have you guys as part of this fitness journey where we are all working out from our homes or from the outside, whatever that luxury in terms of location allows. So good to have you guys with me. We're getting certainly our endurance up. We are also going to work with a little bit of light load because I'm a big believer in adding light load in safe manners so that we can increase our bone density, which light load does, and also just makes the attachment of muscle to bone even stronger, keeping us healthy. Good. All right, squad, go ahead and send one foot back. You're in a split lunge. You're gonna go all the way down and up. So stay on one side, all the way down and all the way up. You can tap that knee to the ground or let it hover just above it and switch legs. Opposite leg back, big split lunge. So the knee does not go past the toes. It's when you're down here, it is just over top of the toes is what we're looking for. So all the way down, all the way up, just opening up those hips, getting blood flow into that lower half. It is a full body class, so we are going to be crushing upper body, lower body, and if you know me, always, always core. All right, so we've gone front, back, we've gone up and down. Let's go left and right. Cossack squat time. So wide stance, feet well outside of your shoulders, toes pointing forward, send your butt back, shoulders forward, and we're just gonna go left and right. So shifting your weight, left and right, always coming back to center, getting into that groin, stretching out as much as we can, 365 degrees of our legs and hips. Good. Now what I want you to do, go even a little wider, widen your feet a little wider, get down low and see if you can just travel across. So now stay low as we shift left and right. We won't be here long. I do know that this is also can be a little bit of a burn. Give me 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Bring your feet back together, squad. Keep them about a little between shoulder width and, hip width and shoulder width apart. You're gonna come all the way down, reach for the toes. You're gonna squat down to the bottom, look up, lift your hips, look back between your legs, and roll yourself back up. Once again, reach for the toes, big squat into the bottom of your squat, lift the hips, stay in touch with your ankles or toes, and then roll yourself back up. One more squad, as straight legs as possible, reach for the toes, squat to the bottom, maybe shift your weight left or right, then lift the hips, look back, and slowly roll all the way up. Let's come down to the ground now, squad. I want you guys to get into an up dog or cobra. So start out flat on the ground, lift your chest up high. You're gonna look left, you're gonna look right. Feel how good that feels in your spine. And then I want you to pop up into a down dog. We're gonna grab those hamstrings, couple pedals here into the calves, push your head through your shoulders, and bring one foot forward. You're gonna be in a half kneel, and I want you to just shift your weight forward, okay? So we're just gonna get one more little stretch in that upper leg, and now I want you to extend that front leg. Let's grab those hamstrings one more time, and bring your foot back, replace it with the other, get into that opposite half kneel, all the way forward, feel that big stretch, and extend the legs, sit back for 5, for 4, stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Nice job, squad. Good job. All right, squad, here's what we've got. We are going to, I switched you guys. Let me switch you back. Good. You don't want to see the workspace, do you? There we go. Squad, you're going to grab one of your weights, okay? I'm going to grab my medium to heavy weight. So it might be a wine bottle, it might be a water bottle. Grab something that you can put in one hand. The other hand goes right here on your waist. You're going to have your feet a little wider than hip width, and all you're going to do is you're going to do a side bend, down and up. So we're going to wake up our obliques and our side abdominals, our core. You're just going to dip down and then come back up. So all the way down and up. We're here for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go right into the other side. So all the way down and up, using the opposing abdominals to pull yourself up. Try to take your shoulder out of it. The shoulder will try to get in and will obviously aid you, but I want you pulling from your abdominals. Give me one more rep. Transfer that dumbbell over to the other side, and let's go right into that other side bend. All the way down, all the way up. Nice and easy here. Breathe. Breathing shouldn't be a big deal right now. Just don't hold your breath. We have 30 seconds here, and then we're gonna go down into a plank, and we're gonna do what's called a plank drag, where you take the object in your hands. It will be behind one of your wrists on the floor, and we're gonna use the opposite hand to drag it across. Good, squad. Another 5 seconds here. Give me one more rep if you can, and then go ahead and come down to the ground. So you're gonna get into a plank on your hands. Your feet are wide. You're gonna take that hand that is away from the dumbbell. You're gonna slide it across, place it back down, and we're just gonna do dumbbell drags. So when you're ready, give me that nice wide stance with your feet, and you're just gonna drag your object left and right. Could be a can of vegetables or soup. Again, wine bottles, water bottles, they all apply. Just anything that you can wrap your hand around and slide left and right. Some of you I know have a kettlebell. Maybe you even just have a random single dumbbell. That's great. Most of these exercises we do today can be done with one object. So even if it's maybe a little heavier, we'll find ways to use it with two hands. You've got 5 seconds left here, squad. And then you're gonna stay in the plank. Take your weight or object out in front of you. You're still in the plank, and you're just gonna do taps. So just left and right, tap the object or floor in front of you. Does not have to even be an object. Any of these moves, you just do the same move, pretending you have the object there, and you're still raising different parts of your body and lowering it, even with or without the weight. Good, squad. 10 more seconds here. Good. You've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand tall. Bring that object back up, and we've got one more round here, right into the side bends. So nice and easy here. Strengthening the side abdominals. The slower the better. If you go too fast, what happens is it just becomes an upper body workout. We miss the core. So stretch all the way down and pull up. Don't bend forward. It's literally just a side lean with your shoulders and your head. We have 10 seconds left. Then you're gonna switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Switch over to the other side. You can also put your hand behind your head. I like to hold my waist because I can literally feel the obliques engage as they pull up. It's that tactile reminder of what's happening. So sink down, pull up with those opposing abdominals, all the way down, all the way up. You know, after this, we're going down, we're gonna get into that plank drag. Whether you have an object or not, you'll still kind of pretend and slide over. Good, go ahead and come down to the ground, squad. Put the dumbbell behind your hands, wide stance, and we're getting right into that drag. So whether or not you have an object, you're still going through the motions, and you're gonna get into that 3-pronged stance for a hot second as you just draw a line on the carpet or the floor or the outside, wherever you seem to be right now, as you just slide the imaginary weight or your real one. Good, squad. We have 10 seconds left. Then you're going to do taps out front in 5, 4, 3, 2. Place your object in front of you. Stay parallel to the ground. And we just have lefts and rights. Nice, easy taps here. Just picking the hand up quickly. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your legs to minimize the sway in your hips. That, believe it or not, engages the core even more. You've got 5, 3, and rest. Good job. All right, core done, squad. We're gonna go into upper body first. And what we have upcoming is a 3-rounder, okay? So it's gonna be 2 30-second intervals into 1 minute of pure cardio. So remember, this is strength cardio day. So we're gonna do 2 30-second intervals. and then we're gonna go right into 60 seconds without the weight, pure cardio. So here's what we've got. You're gonna grab a light weight or no weight at all, and the first move is a push-up front raise. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna do one push-up, grab the weight, and you're gonna lift it to the front. Get into another push-up and lift the weight into the front. You're gonna stay on one side. When we come back in round 2, you can use the other side, okay? So that's the first one. The second one, if you have another weight, you're gonna grab it, one arm once again. You're gonna curl, we're gonna press, and then we're gonna do a tricep extension, okay? If the weight's heavy, put it in your front, go curl, press, and tricep extension, okay? So here we go. First move is gonna be a dumbbell front raise, 30 seconds. Then we'll go into that curl, press, tricep extension. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and off you go. So one push-up, whether it's on your knees or on your toes, and either just reach your hand out without any weight, or you grab your light weight and you just send it forward with as straight an arm as possible. All the way up and out, nice and easy here. One push-up, come to the top, and give me one arm extension. You got 10 seconds left, then we're gonna come to our feet. Ideally, if you have a single weight, use that same arm, just so you can stay in tune with which one it is. Go ahead and come all the way up. If you did your left arm for that, use your left arm for the single weight, or you're gonna go into one weight right in your front. 30 seconds here of a curl, press, into an overhead extension. So we're here 30 seconds. Keep those elbows in as much as you can as you get into that overhead extension. Bring it back down the same way it went up. So extension, come out of the press, down to the bottom of the curl. Good. Curl, press, elbows in, because we're going for that tricep, not the shoulders. So when you extend, elbows in, hug your head, frame your head. Give me one more rep, squad, wherever you are. Good stuff. Set your weight down. We have 60 seconds. I'm going to give you some versions of a squat. So go ahead and start with your air squats. Nice and easy. Give me a little baby jump. Give me 2. And then go right back to squats. Good. Whenever you hear me say squat jump, you're going to give me 2. Squat jump. 2 jumps. Right back into squats. Give me a curtsy. 1 foot back. Comes back behind as you curtsy or squat. Good. Stay with it. You're doing great. 1 more curtsy, back to squatting. Traditional squat, all the way down, all the way up. Jump squat. Give me 2. Back to your squat. Good. And finally, jump squat. And rest. Good job. We're back to the top again. So it is now push up, opposite arm raise, okay? So if you raised with the left arm, you go with the right. 30 seconds here in 5, 4 squat. Here we go, 3, 2, and off you go. 1 push-up, 1 front raise. 1 push-up, 1 front raise. If you need to come down to your knees for your push-up, do that to maintain that nice, strong position. You're like a plank from waist to shoulders. You can stay on your knees even for that front raise. So you can even do it without the weight, right? You're gonna feel that with all your abs engaging. 5 seconds left here, squad. 3, 2, 1, stand tall. If you're doing a single weight, it's the same arm that you just did. Or if it's too heavy, you're just going to take it between both arms and you're gonna go all the way up and down. Curl, press, tricep extension. You're doing great. Good, squad. We have a new round of cardio upcoming. Okay? Stay with it. Good. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna go right into jumping jacks. So right into jumping jacks. We're gonna go through 3 different jumping jacks. We're gonna do seal jacks into sumo jacks. Right now, just traditional jacks. Now bring your arms forward in front of your chest. This is the seal jack. And the sumo is going to be dropping to the bottom and coming back up. Go ahead, sumo. Find some So find a stop at the bottom and then jump in and out. Traditional jacks, all the way up and over. We're almost there. 15 seconds. Seal jacks. Arms coming right into the chest, jumping out and in. Sumos. So arms outstretched, hit the bottom for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, last round squad. Push up front raise. You're gonna alternate your front raise. Last time through for 30 seconds. So here we go. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, and off you go. So 1 push up, 1 raise, and then you're gonna raise on the opposite side. So 1 push up, stay tall in your plank, meaning don't drop your head. Have your eyes find a space on the floor about 8 inches out so that we have that nice alignment with the head and the spine, and you're just alternating that reach forward. Good squad. All right, come up to your feet. Last round of the curls and press. Here we go. Curl, press, and extension. Back down. Curl, press, elbows in, extension. Good. Remember, you can always dip into the workout and dip out when it makes sense, right? There's no reason, depending on how you're feeling in your day, that you have to do anyone's entire workout. Sample it, get a little bit here, a little bit there. There's so many incredible trainers that are offering you this awesome free content. So try to sample it around. Good, 1 more, great guys, all the way up and down. We have 1 more minute of cardio. Come on down to the ground, this is more core based. Find yourself in a hollow position, hands behind the head, and give me flutter kicks. So the clock has started. We have 1 minute here. Try to support the head. Now take your hands out into a T and give me scissors. Cross the legs over one another. Now hands down to hips. Stay with your scissors. Palms up to the sky and give me flutters, arms and legs. So arms are rising and lowering. So are the legs. Good squad. Hands behind the head. Stay with the flutters. Knees in, knees out. In, out. In, out. Flutters. Scissors. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, squad, we're going into our lower half. So upper body should feel like it's getting used, right? And we're gonna now tackle the lower body. So for this, if you have a medium weight of whatever object you're using, this is when you're gonna wanna grab it. Same type of thing, we're gonna do 30 seconds, and then a minute of cardio. So the first move is going to be a pass under with a lunge. So you're gonna take a lunge forward, pass the weight from outside to in and back in. Then alternate legs, because the weight's here on the opposite side. Out to in and pass. As you pass it and lean forward, I don't wanna see a rounding. Pop your chest out so that as you pass it, you're maintaining as flat a back as possible, okay? So that's all you need to know for the first 30 seconds. The second 30 seconds, you're gonna have the dumbbell in one hand. It is a combo squat deadlift. So you're gonna get down a little lower than you would in a deadlift, tap the weight or get as close as you can, squeeze this other hand to counterbalance the pull, and you're gonna do 30 seconds of that deep deadlift. In round 2, we will switch to the other side. All right, squad? So grab your single weight. We're gonna do the lunge, pass under in 5 seconds. Remember, big lunge, pass it from outside to in, and then alternate in 3, in 2, and 1. So big step out, make sure you're planted, pass it, and opposite leg. Good. So big step, pass the weight, the bottle, whatever that happens to be, or it might just be you're passing air, meaning you're pretending, you're just passing through the air molecules. You don't need to actually have anything. Just want you to kind of imagine you do. Sometimes I'll think of like just scooping air molecules out of the way. Same idea, you'll get that contraction. All right, squad, 30 seconds is up. Go into this deep deadlift. So pick one arm. Remember what arm this is, because we are going to switch arms as we get into round 2. So 30 seconds here. This is obviously emphasizing one side more than the other, right? So really squeeze that opposing side that has nothing in its grasp, right? And really make sure you're not completely being pulled over by the weight. Good, one more rep, squad. Set your weight down. We're gonna go into high knees. So just drive those knees up. Use those arms to pump and make those legs go a little faster. Good, squat. Fast feet. Give me those fast feet. Good, squat. And hops, left and right. Let the arms hang loose. Left and right, forward and backward. Good. So we're gonna fill the minute with these moves. High knees. Good. Fast feet. And lateral hops. Left and right, forward and backward. Back into high knees. One more passage through. And we're gonna grab that weight to the other side. Fast feet. Come on, squad, hang on to it. Keep going. Come on, speed those feet up. Lateral hops, left and right, front and back. 3, 2, and 1, good job. All right, grab that weight. Okay, this time, instead of the pass under, you're gonna goblet squat it. So you're gonna hold the weight here, and you're just gonna do lunging, alternating legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and lunge. So pass-throughs are done this round. We're just gonna hold the weight in our front. We're gonna squeeze the core. You're gonna keep your eyes up, chest up, so that we maintain a strong back, and we're not compromising our back. All the way forward. Tap the knee or get close as much as you can to increase range of motion. Good. 3, 2, 1. Put the dumbbell in that other hand, and here's that deep deadlift. So again, it's kind of a half squat, half deadlift, because you have to squat a little lower, certainly than a traditional deadlift, and we're getting pulled forward more than a traditional squat. So that's why it's kind of the combo of two great lower body moves. Squat, 10 seconds left. Then we're going into 1 minute of cardio. You got this. Good. And last rep, set your weight down. Get into a plank squat. We're gonna start right with mountain climbers. So run those knees in. We have 1 minute here, okay? Now let's take opposite knee to opposite elbow. So crossover mountain climbers. Left and right. Now travel with your mountain climber. So run in and out, and actually move your feet in a semicircle. Left and right. Good. Back to straight forward. Good. Come on, squad. Hang with it. Now bring one foot as far forward as you can and switch. 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 Switch, squad. Switch. 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 Last switch. Back into mountain climbers. Last 10 seconds right here. You're in the single digits of leftover time. Keep going, squad. You've got 5. You're down to 4, 3, 2, 1. On your feet. Last round, body weight lunge. So all the way forward and backward. We've done 2 rounds of weighted. This should feel good now. We've unleashed the weight. So pick that speed up. Staying with that good form. It's only 30 seconds, remember. Good. Nice job, squad. That's it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going into a Romanian deadlift. Unlock the knees, body weight only. Hips back, shoulders forward, and stand. Unlock. Hips back, feel the hamstring stretch. Squeeze the belly and stand. Unlock. Butt back, shoulders forward, hands at the side. Unlock. Butt back, shoulders forward. Feel the hammies waking up. Good. 5 seconds left here, squad. Unlock. Tilt back. Good job. Come down to the ground. 1 minute here, squad. We're gonna go into hurdles. So if you have an object, you can roll it towards you. Maybe even challenge yourself by standing it on one end if it's a bottle or a weight, and we're going into hurdles. So left and right, clearing the weight or clearing an imaginary object. Good. So we've got 1 minute where we're going to switch up these different core moves to keep that heart rate up. Good, squad. Now, on one side, in and out, into a hurdle. In and out, hurdle. In and out, hurdle. So we're staying on one side a little longer. Good. That's it. Now, if you have an object, I want you to take your feet out and in, right above it, or just above the imaginary object. Now, drop it down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 10, 9, 8, come on, 7, use your fingertips, 6, 5, squad, 4, I know you feel your legs, 2, and 1. Good job, great job. Good job. All right, squad. On your feet. Next segment. It is our second to last segment. So if you have 2 objects, you're going to use them. Okay? So I'm going to grab the pair to my 20s. We're going to do a skier swing. So here's the skier swing. You're going to use hip momentum to go back and forward. I'm not worried how high the dumbbells go. This is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about your back. So as you pop your hips to the back, look how flat my back is. I'm not rounding it. Big chest, shoulders pulled back, swing back and forward. So the hips are the same hips you would use for a kettlebell swing. Arms have a slight bend in it. That's one of the moves. The other move, you're gonna come down into a half kneel and you're gonna press, okay? So those are your 2 moves. Here's what we've got. We have a 3-minute clock. Here's the reps. You're gonna do 20 skier swings, come to the ground, 10 presses on one side. You're gonna press on the side that has the front knee. Switch to the other 10, that makes 20. So you've done 20 skiers, 10 and 10, or 20 presses. Back to your feet, you're doing 16 skiers, 8 and 8, and ultimately 10 skiers, 5 and 5. If you make it through before the 3 minutes is up, you're gonna come down to the ground with a single or your double weights, and you're just gonna do floor press until all of us have finished, okay? With 1 weight or 2. So, 3-minute clock, the reps are 20, 16, 10. I'll remind you. All you need to know now is we're gonna do 20 skier swings. Grab your weights, keep your back nice and tight, right? So when you pop that butt back, really engage the low back. That means the arch, the natural curve of your low back should be there. You shouldn't round it. Squad, we're going in 5 seconds. It's 20 swings in 2, 1, and here we go. So you're just swinging those arms up, letting the momentum be generated from your hips, right? The arms are just responding to the bending and straightening of the knees 20 times. Remember, if you don't have weights, you just pretend you do. And as I always say, you grab air, right? So after 20 swings, come down to the ground. You need 1 weight, same hand as the same knee forward. We're gonna do 10 presses. If the weight is too much for a single, go to a double kneel and give me the presses here. Now you have 20 total, whether you're splitting it on each side or straight up and down. So if you need a break, take a break. This is your longest round, okay? We're coming up on the 1st minute. So you still have a lot of time left to make your way through and the reps go down. So after this 20 presses or single arm presses, you're going into the round of 16 swings, okay? So either single or double press overhead, or like I say, grab the air as if you have a weight in front of you and press up and down. Same movement, we're looking for that range of motion. Once you get the 20 done, come up to your feet. We're back into the skier swings and it's 16. So we've lost 4, okay? Really use hips and glutes. You've got to squeeze your booty at the top. If you don't, it's going to be more arms and it's going to be harder to maintain. Trust me when I tell you, your lower half is way stronger than your upper half in general. So use your booty, squeeze your glutes. After 16 swings, you know what to do. You come down to the ground, And it's either 8 and 8 single arm presses, or you put the weight in front and you go overhead. As you come overhead, put that head through a little bit like you're poking your head through a window to get that neutral spine. Your head should be back and then forward. So either way, 8 on one side, 8 on the other, or the doubles. After this, it's 10. Guys, we have about 45 seconds left. So we do have time to try to get into the third round, if not finish it. If you finish it, remember, it's floor press. Lay back, feet on the floor, and you're just gonna press out the weight up and down. Squad, we've got about 20 seconds left. So I'm gonna get into that last round. It's 10 skier swings. So butt back, big stand up, squeezing my glutes. Good. 10 swings, 10 presses. We've got 5, 4 squad, 3, 2, and rest. Great job. Nice job, gang. All right, guess what? Last round, speed round. 2 minutes. This is your finisher. We have 2 more moves. The renegade rows, and it's a Frogger curl. So the renegade row without any weight looks like this. You're in a plank, and you row and row. Okay, you just pretend that you have a weight in your hands. If you have a dumbbell, you can use 1 or 2. If you use 1, row, put it right in the center of your body, and row, okay? Or you can have them on either side if you have the luxury of 2 weights. The other one is called the Frogger curl. So without weight, it looks like this. You're in the plank, jump your feet in, and lift your hands up. If you have a weight, you're gonna jump your feet in, grab the weight, and you're gonna give me a curl. So those are your methods to get through this. Body weight or with a single or double dumbbell. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna start with 2 reps. So the renegade row is 1, 2. You'll row, okay? Then you'll give me 2 Frogger jumps. Then the next round is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Frogger jumps or 4 Frogger curls. We're gonna go up by 2 until 2 minutes are up, okay? It's the last round. The last rounds are always burners. It's just to finish off the icing on the fitness cake. All right, squad, we're gonna go in another 10 seconds. Big inhale, big exhale. We start with renegade rows. Go ahead and come on down to the ground with me. 5 seconds, and you're gonna just do 2 renegade rows, just a 1 and a 2. All right, get into your plank, and here we go. 1 renegade row and 2. Then you're gonna do a Frogger, and either lift your hands or you're gonna curl the weight. Then jump back to the plank, back in, and curl. So that's my set of 2. Now I'm in the round of 4. So 1 row, switch, 2, switch, 3, switch, 4. Then it's 4 Frogger curls or just Frogger jumps. So I'm doing the curl version, jumping in, curling up top. We have 90 seconds left. So good news. Time is steamrolling through. And remember, you're adding 2 reps. If adding 2 reps is overwhelming, just add 1. But if you can, try to stick with 2 until you can't any longer. So now I'm in my round of 6. Wide base with your feet to keep yourself nice and stable so that it's just a shift of the weight and not a big twist of the hips. So 6 renegade rows. After your 6, jump your feet in. Remember, lift your hands or curl. Good news, squad. We have about 50 seconds, 5-0, okay? So see how far you can get in this 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. interval. Adding 2 reps each time and knowing we all stop together when the clock hits 2 minutes, and that is 30 seconds away. All right, keep moving through. We're minimizing rest, right? Because this is it. This is your last finisher. You have the rest of your day to rest after this. So big squeeze, big row. You don't need to twist to open up, just as high as your elbow goes. Finishing it out, you've got 8 seconds left, squad. Get those last 1 or 2 reps in for 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, squad. Nice job. So hopefully you see that you don't have to have the exact weights, right? If it's too heavy, we figure it out with using multiple parts of our body to help it, or we can just do body weight, right? No excuses to still have a strength workout wrapped within the cardio. Squad, my name's Heidi. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm super appreciative of your time. If you have a couple more minutes, go ahead and come down to the ground with me. I do want to stretch you guys out. So we'll butterfly those feet. Press gently on the insides of those elbows. Nice and easy here, squad. Just gentle pressure. Extend one leg, keep one tucked in. Just lean over. Nice, easy hamstring stretch. And then switch legs. Giving you just a quickie cool down here, obviously. Take whatever extra time you need to get into those areas that are a little sticky for you that might not be for someone else. Good, squad. You're going to go ahead and come up into a tabletop, and we're going to go into a pigeon pose. Bring one knee forward onto your shin. You're going to roll all the way forward, drape over that front quad. Breathe into that hip that is contracted in the front. And you're going to switch legs, squad. Bring that other shin and knee forward. Wrap yourself right over top. Big inhales, big exhales. And you're going to come up. You're going to go ahead and give me a down dog. Press your head through your shoulders. Pedal those feet so we keep that shin and calf and Achilles pliable. Walk your feet with bent knees towards your hands. You're going to sit in the bottom of the squat. Boy, Zoe always knows when the workout's over, right? You know what stretching is. Stretching means playtime can happen, right? Right? This is when she comes alive. During the workout, it's kind of nap time, right? All right, squad, go ahead and stand tall to your feet. Thank you so much for joining me. Be safe, be patient, be strong. Treat others with the same gratitude, hopefully, that you have. And I thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Take care.